It was chilly last night.
Let's go get these varmints.
Who has been hanging in the same location since...
Cheers.
Cheers.
Everything that I've got.
It's a 45-minute walking tour.
Through the corral and out this back entrance.
This was Doc Holliday's room.
It's just a shame it's coming out of a dead man.
Frank McLowry. Dead.
Homemade apple cobbler, all mold. Graveyard.
That.
Well, it's standing like right there.
Interesting.
And you're no daisy.
I might want a hat today.
Okay.
It's a beautiful day.
It's gorgeous.
It was chilly last night. Get down in the 30s. I think I said get down. Got down. Get down in the 30s. It got down in the 30s. This is our view out the back. Kind of private on the back side there. We're going to go to...
Tombstone. I'm your huckleberry.
Ready to go?
Yes.
We're switching drivers. That right there, that's the look up. I'm driving a big truck. Always wanted to go to Tombstone. Just love that movie.
Yay.
Only one thing I need, cowboy hat. Now I'm ready.
Let's go get these varmints. I'm ready.
Nice hat, stud. Where'd you get it?
Oh, this? Magnolia Farms down in Waco. So, let's see what we have in store today.
Yeah.
I might even get in a gunfight.
Uh-oh.
Man.
Those signs there?
Oop, wrong movie. Tombstone was in its prime mining boom during the 1880s. At the same time, the birdcage was making a reputation for the town that would never be forgotten. In 9 years, this lusty den of iniquity never closed its doors 24 hours a day. Before its operation would end in 1889, it would be the site of 16 gunfights. The 140 bullet holes that riddled the walls and the ceilings are mute evidence of these happenings. The birdcage was named for the 14 birdcage crib compartments that are self-suspended from the ceiling overhanging the gambling casino and dance hall. It was in these compartments that the ladies of the night, as they were called, plied their trade. When you look into the original French mirror of the back bar, you see the famous bar painting of Fatima, who has been hanging in the same location since 1882. The painting carries the scars of 6 bullet holes and stands 9 feet high.
So welcome to the world famous Birdcage Theatre. This is the original building from 1881. Survived both the fires of 1881 and 1882, and then was closed for 45 years till 1934 when it reopened as a historical landmark. So everything is original. Floors, ceilings, chandeliers, drapes. This is how it was back in the day.
We might have to come back. If you had to choose between wine or being skinny, which would you choose, red or white? Yeah, put up, bum.
I think there might be a gunfight.
Cheers.
Cheers. Big Nose Kate's Saloon. Thought we'd eat in here. They have some live entertainment. They got, is that a sandwich, Michelle?
I think so.
They got a sandwich here called Kate's Breast. I'll pass, honey. But I will have the topless burger. No bun.
From San Antonio, everything that I've got is just what I got on. But that sun shines in that Texas sky. I'll be burning like a county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there.
And you can pull that other side. It pulls tight and long. You really?
It's just for play.
Good afternoon, folks. It's a 45-minute walking tour. Don't walk over 2.5, 3 blocks. But there's a lot of history up and down Island.
That was such a cool Western
Moment.
shot right there until that Ford Explorer went by.
Right.
So apparently you have to get tickets to the gunfight at the OK Corral.
3 o'clock, through these doors behind me to the very back at the gunfight stage.
This is the back of the OK Corral. On October 26, 1881, Tom and Frank McLaury walked with Ike and Billy Clanton through the corral and out this back entrance. They planned to confront Doc Holliday because they knew he was living nearby in C.S. Fly's boarding house. Minutes after exiting the corral, they met the Earps and Doc Holliday in a gunfight at the OK Corral. Tom, Frank, and Billy were all shot dead.
So this was Doc Holliday's room, and this is where Big Nose Kate stood looking out the window at the gunfight.
As I live and breathe, Doc Holliday.
Quiet, Herb, after all this time.
Yeah, well, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
Go on.
Frank McLaury, he's on the warpath again. He's gunning for you. He's got it in his head to even run in your mouth about him and some Benson stagecoach holdup.
What if I have? Frank is a no-good yellow-bellied snake in the grass.
What I need is another drink. And by the looks of you two, I could use one too. Come on.
You see, your brother talks. And he talks. But he never does back up any of those threats. No, sir, he is just a coward. What do you say we settle this little blood feud here and now?
It's fine by me. Hey, Tom, I can't shoot him with my finger. Come on.
What's it gonna be there, Frank?
As you can see, I ain't rightly fixed for a fight now. Hey, boo! Cowboys got feelings too! I want you to get a message your pal Holiday.
Don't got time for that.
You're gonna let him know he's got a fight coming, Virgil. Hey, you don't sound like a bunch of cows. Holiday! You come on out, Lugger. It's your day to die. Oh.
Housekeeping!
That's an awful lot of tough talk there, Wyatt. Yeah, it's just a shame it's coming out of a dead man. Yeah, you once had your chance. You could have walked away.
Behind the OK Corral on Fremont Street. They look to mean business and boys. They've got guns.
Then we will disarm them. Come on, Doc. If you're coming with us, you're going to do it my way.
You cowboys been looking for a fight. Well, now you've got one.
Throw up your hands. I want your guns.
Okay.
Oh, is that what I'm...
Holiday! I got you now, you lunger.
Blaze away, Frank. You're a daisy if you do. Frank McLowry. Dead. Tom McLowry. Dead. 19-year-old Billy Clanton. Dead. That was it. Over before it ever started. 2 months after this gunfight, Virgil Earp was ambushed outside the Crystal Palace Saloon. 3 shotguns went off, but he still refused to die. Crippled up pretty bad, Virgil wandered the West until death found him in Nevada in 1905.
This is Tombstone here, and here is where Geronimo surrendered. Skeleton Canyon.
Give us your soul. Hunting alone. Traveling from the deep forest into the sun. In war, there's never an option to run.
He probably was a mite foolhardy, too. At least the soldiers at lonely Fort Huachuca thought so.
Where the famous all-night poker game took place.
You know you can't go anywhere without a piece of pie, Michelle. After you.
Homemade apple cobbler a la mode.
Holy cow. That thing's huge.
It said big enough for 2.
Very interesting. Lots of history. I love all that Western history.
Yeah, I do too. You want to drive again?
Sure.
Feeling like a
Oh, yeah.
tough cowgirl?
I am.
Now we are at the Boot Heel gravesite.
Graveyard.
This is where the 3 gentlemen from the OK Corral were shot and killed. It's where they're buried, as well as many others. She likes gravesites. She's weird.
Yeah, this was the first one. He died, he was found in an abandoned mine in 1882. So he was found in this mine, but he was well dressed, indicating he was not a miner. How did he end up there?
Got there from drinking too much Patron. And there they rest. Billy Clanton, Frank McLaury, and Tom McLaury. Poor souls. They were no daisies. Sorry, guys. These guys are looking for ghosts. Hey, what is that contraption?
It's an SLS camera.
Oh.
Structured light sensor.
You seen anything?
Yeah, earlier, just a minute ago.
We found something over there. There's like an iron cage.
Yeah.
Around the grave over there. We found something over there.
There's another one right there.
It was like it was about
there, see?
tall, and it was touching my leg.
Look at this, Michelle.
Was it over here?
There
Oh. So like how far in front of us would that be?
Well, it's standing like right there.
Interesting.
Shut down.
That's
And the little
crazy.
girl was
Yeah.
That was pretty. Yeah, that was cold, and that was pretty weird. Holding whatever that contraption was called, and all this little stick figures that like pop up every once in a while.
Phenomenon stuff.
That was pretty creepy. Things that make you go, And you know, I just gotta say it. Well, I'm your Huckleberry, and you're no Daisy.
That was my line.
You want to say it? Well, go ahead.
And you're no Daisy.
I know that.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click that little bell, and hit that thumbs up. See you next week.